Hi, beautiful souls. Happy Friday. Um, I just cleansed my tarot deck and kissed each card and told them I love them. So I wanted to do a reading because they feel nice and fresh. And I saw my favorite person this morning and I'm just happy. Um, oh my gosh, we have the devil. Ooh, ooh. Oh my gosh, it's one of those. Oh, Knight of Pentacles. It is one of those days. Oh my god. The devil is like giving me like fiery, passionate energy, like kind of like obsessive, possessive, like wanting to like have someone and do all the things that you want to do with them and to them. And but the Knight of Pentacles coming out too is also really sweet and precious. It's this very like romantic true love vibe that's like, I knew it was gonna be a love reading. I knew. Thanks, Spirit. That is romantic and charming. It kind of reminds me of like old school like courting and like wanting to like not rush things because it's something that you genuinely want to like nurture and tender. And I don't know why I'm shaking. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is intense love. And it's also this like intense vulnerability too, because it's like someone that brings out these like raw, like vulnerable, kind of like primal sides to yourself. And maybe you're the type of person who can usually like stay very in control of their emotions and their like feelings about someone or a situation. It's like you're used to having that sort of like detached, I don't want to say aloof, that has a negative connotation, but almost just this removed, like it's giving King of Swords. And this is something that you cannot control. It is like, my cat's looking at me. She knows. She's looking like little Lucifer over there. um, let's pull some more cards. I'm like blushing. Holy shit. I feel like this energy of oh, it's like having like the first time you ever like have a crush and you're like really giddy and nervous, and but there's also this like maturity and yeah, just like obsessiveness. I cannot believe how many major arcana. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Here's my King of Pentacles again. Yeah, definitely you could be like a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And then we have the Empress, Strength, the Tower, and the Devil all coming out. Holy, that's 4 out of 6. That is like, and major arcana is always life-changing, life-altering events that not even events, like almost like those fated um encounters or experiences. uh and it's like this overarching theme in your life, not theme, this overarching story that you're living and experiencing right now. And wow, like the all, for all of these to come out too, like especially the Empress, Strength, and the Tower, like holy shit. um Honestly, this could have like, this like situation or like meeting could have caused a tower in your life that's like, shit, I couldn't make things go back to the way they were even if I wanted to. um it's just, everything has fallen, like the illusions have fallen, like even the veil has lifted. So it's like there's moments of like ecstasy and then there's moments of almost despair. And I almost feel like it comes from from not having these like concrete facts right now with the Empress coming out. Like, she's an intuitive bitch. Like, she knows exactly what's going on and she feels it. She doesn't have to like see proof of it, because that's not how you create. Like, the proof comes when you believe it's capable of happening. I probably just went on like an ADHD switch. I just felt that. Like, I was talking about something before, how like the tower has fallen, but sorry. You're being called right now to like lean into your intuition even without that like physical proof, because it's almost like with the strength card too, like you have had to embody some like fiercely feminine energy, which is like intuitive and protecting, and I feel like you've had to rely on that for yourself first, like as a survival mechanism. It's like I've had to be able to I wish my cat would stop scratching the litter. but you have to be able to read these situations and people for your own protection almost. So it's like you've learned to like read your environment so well. You've learned to read energy so well. You know this about yourself even if you don't consciously admit it. And it's like you're why have you developed so much of that skill if you aren't going to use it in these huge moments in your life where it's like everything is changing, everything is like shifting, and you feel completely out of control, when maybe like having that sense of control was something that a past version of you in survival mode had to use to feel safe. And you have to love that part of yourself and accept it and say like, thank you so much for protecting me my whole life. I've had to undergo some like, I don't know, I'm feeling like some serious trauma. It's hurting my heart. And that part of you who is in survival mode, who is always thinking worst case scenario, that's a part of yourself that is most in need of your love and attention and nurturing, and saying it's okay. It's valid that you feel that way, and yet this is a different situation in the here and now. Like, the present is not what we have experienced. That's why everything is changing. That's why everything is falling away in this really painful, like that's the end of life. That's the end of my old life. But then with the Empress and strength coming out, it's like, well, what you're gonna create is something so much more beautiful and abundant, and it's nothing like what you've been through in the past. That's why you're going through this upheaval and transformation. And don't let yourself, that fear, make you believe that this is all in vain, or that you are some crazy person. Like, I don't know why that's the vibe I'm getting. Like, I feel like there's this part of yourself that wasn't maybe like acknowledged or validated, or had this intuition, and maybe you were gaslit a lot by different people in your life, and so you've always learned to second guess your gut feelings. Or maybe you've had these experiences where like you thought you were following, like, well, you were following what you felt guided to, like your heart knows the way, but maybe that has led to these like painful transformative experiences. But you also have to thank those people and situations for bringing you to this rebirth, this moment of newness and clarity and divinity, and experiencing the life that you knew you were supposed to have. Just giving in, just letting go, just letting things unfold for you, and not second guessing when everything is going to fall out from under you again. Because this isn't like, I almost get this sorry, I'm getting a little choked up. I almost get this sense of like, you have been through the worst of it, and don't let your mind make you keep reliving that by continuing to go back to that time and space where you were hurt or you were traumatized. And of course that's easier said than done, but I feel like it's also something that you've been working on. Like, maybe you've been going to therapy, or just doing like more self-help and self-nurturing, and so those parts that are fearful are healing. and those parts that are maybe self-sabotaging or keeping you from your true nature, your true abundance, your true like bliss and happiness and peace, being able to just be and not having to like second guess and read into everything for your own protection, because this isn't something you need protecting from. I feel so much healing energy too. Like, I feel like you have been through stuff that people wouldn't even believe just by the way that you carry yourself. And I feel like it's a part of yourself that you don't like share or feel comfortable even with like the people that felt maybe closest to you in your life, because they didn't make you feel safe enough. And maybe you finally are starting to feel safe enough to like want those things and to talk and heal from what happened to you. And maybe it's just scary because this is the first time that you've ever been in a situation or in like a safe enough dynamic to want that for yourself. And so it's like when you've been in fight or flight your whole life, and then your nervous system finally starts to say like, okay, this is safe. There's a huge part of you that's like, this is not safe. This is like going against what I have been taught and conditioned and had to be my whole life. So this is not safe. And that's the hardest part about healing, is that you have to continuously say, this is a new situation, this is a new day, this is a new moment in time, I'm a new version of myself. I am not in that time and space of being traumatized. I am now like actively creating my life and my happiness from this alignment within myself, from this sincere trust in myself and my spirit guides, my higher self, my destiny. And it's okay to lean into that. You're not crazy. You are not crazy. And don't pick apart yourself or live in regret or what could have been or what did go wrong, because that doesn't change anything. All of the magic that you possess, you're only able to wield in the now, in the present moment. And in the now, you are perfect and you are exactly where you need to be. And yeah, I'm sending you so much love, and I'll talk to you guys soon. I hope this helped. Bye.